Okay, folks, I've written a small toy program here, and just because it's a toy program doesn't mean it's useless, right? I would suggest when you're learning a new language, a new computer programming language, that you write many small toy programs to understand the fundamentals. So here, I've created a function called RND. Stands for round, and I've named it that way to prevent conflicting with the round function in the math header. So here's some implicit type conversion trickery that we can do to round a number to the first decimal point. You know, if the decimal part of a number is 0.5 or greater, then we return the decimal part of the number plus 1, and then we discard the decimal part. So right here, what I'm doing is I'm assigning D to A. So this is an implicit conversion from a double to an int, which means that the value of A is going to be the value of D, except for it has the decimal portion dropped. And then I take D minus A, and since D is a double, this is going to evaluate to a double. Some decimal point value is going to be here. If it's greater than or equal to 0.5, I return D plus 1. And since this function is returning an int, even though this is a float, it gets converted to an int and drops the decimal part. So otherwise, we just return D, right? So to test this program, what I did here was I made sure that my round function and the standard library function return the same values for the same inputs, right? So here's a couple test values. 17.8, that should evaluate to 18, right? And then 17.2 should evaluate to 17. 12.5 should evaluate to 3. 11.0 should evaluate to 11. So I just checked that the function that I wrote is actually doing the same thing, is producing the same result as the math standard library round. And if we run this program, we can see that it passed the four tests that the 4 tests that I made. So again, nothing groundbreaking, just a toy problem, a toy program, but it helps me understand a little bit about more of this implicit type conversion that's going on. So that's that.